I have a serious question for you. Are you ready to be a badass in your business? Are you ready to be a badass woman? Are you ready to create the most badass brand and business that you are excited by? Let's see, shall we? Right, let's start the video. Badass ladies, I'm coming for you. Are you looking for a channel that's going to give you quick, relatable, realistic advice that allows you to work on your mindset, your beliefs as an entrepreneur, and the strategy all put together? Do you need somewhere that just gives you the answers quickly and just provides you with those simple strategies that you know you need to really shape and change your business and accelerate your business success? Then this channel is the place for you. Welcome to the Samantha Hearne YouTube channel, the place where you will learn how to grow, scale, and succeed in your business and be happy doing it. I cannot wait to get started, get to know you, and serve you in all of these amazing videos that you are about to enjoy. Well, let's just start with why this matters. Why does it matter that you need to create a badass brand or a badass business or feel badass? The number one thing that I see so many female entrepreneurs not doing is owning their power and standing in their truth. Our self-belief dictates so much around what we create, how we show up, the prices we charge, and what we say about ourselves. So if you want to spend this whole year and beyond focusing on how you can own your business, stand in your truth, step into your power, and be the most badass businesswoman that you can be, then I absolutely cannot wait for you to watch this video. I don't want us playing small anymore. I don't want you as a female entrepreneur feeling like you need to try and fit in, you need to do things in a certain way, you need to tick off boxes. I want you to feel like you can stand in your truth and own how amazing you are and be like, yeah, do you know what? I'm bloody good at what I do. And so you should. Your self-belief is the reason that you will be creating success. Your self-belief is the reason that you're showing up, the reason you're serving, the reason you go live, the reason you launch, the reason you raise your prices. So let's focus on how we can create that badass business for you and make sure that the badass business that you deserve is something that you can be so excited by. Are you ready? The first thing that I really want you to do is choose your vibe. Now, not every entrepreneur is the same, and that's the whole point. We are all different. We are all amazing women achieving amazing things in our own amazing way. But I want you to choose your vibe. How do you want to show up? What do you want to give to the world? And when I say this, I'm saying this from a place of deep reflection. How do you want to be seen in your business? What type of entrepreneur and energy do you want to bring? Do you want to have this fierce corporate look? Do you want to be in the most amazing labels? Do you want to be on a beach? Do you want to be really natural? Do you want to be really free flowing? Any of these energies that you want to create are all badass as long as they are your true aligned energy. As long as they are really matching with who you are, what you stand for, and the business you're creating. So if you are an amazing woman that absolutely loves getting dressed up, wearing suits, having bright blazers on and a bright lipstick, that would be your badass business brand. But if you are currently creating a business based on what you see other people doing or what their business looks like or how they're showing up, that isn't going to be badass for you because it's not what you want to be creating and it's not how you live. So when you're thinking about your business and your brand, it has to be true to you at the core. So my first question is, choose your vibe. What is your vibe? And for me, something that I have definitely noticed since I started in business as an online entrepreneur, I definitely spent a lot of time trying to fit in. I spent a lot of time doing and being a way that I thought everyone else wanted me to be. I was creating videos that I thought people would love. I was creating content that I thought would be the most ka-ching moment. And then I thought to myself, I don't want to do that. I want to create content that really lights me up. I want to create content that I'm talking about on stages and with my one-to-one clients and in my groups and with everybody that I meet. Why am I not sharing that online? And I thought to myself, I wouldn't have made a video with the word badass in it a year ago because I'd be really worried that it would offend people. But now I think, but I want to be bold in business and I want to create a bold business brand and I want to be me. And if it means that I'm sharing something that allows me to give my full energy, show up as myself unapologetically, allows me to show up in a way that I can serve and stand in my truth, that's my vibe. I really want you to be thinking about, where have you held yourself back in your own energy, in your own vibe, in your own atmosphere? Like, where have you tried to put out something that isn't you? So the number one way that you're going to create a badass business is by focusing on what your vibe is. What does it mean to you? What is your vibe? Who are you as an entrepreneur, and who do you want to be? And are those two things aligned at the moment? And if they're not, let's work on that together. This one's new for me, but create a no way Jose list. No way, Jose, am I doing that. Create yourself a list of things that are an absolute no way, Jose. This could be working in the evenings, working at weekends, answering voice notes and DMs when you are out for dinner, whatever it is. You can't build the most epic business and brand if you have no boundaries around that. If you are a badass businesswoman, which I know you are, if you want to create the most badass business, you have to have the most badass boundaries. All the B's. So I want you to really make sure that you are standing true in what you're creating, why you're creating it, and what you stand for. You need to be able to own your power and your worth. So if that means you have a no way Jose list, and these things just remind you that actually I don't want to do that. I don't want you to get sucked into, I really don't want you to get sucked into doing things because you think you have to, doing things because you think you need to, doing things because you think you should. You need to be doing things because they move your business forward. They build progress, they work on positive momentum, they allow you to succeed, they're accelerating your success. If you're not doing those things for your business, then you are focusing on the wrong things. And the only way to stop yourself from getting distracted from all the shiny object syndromes, doing everything that you think you should and could and would be doing, and focus on what actually matters for your business to move forward positively and with purpose and with huge momentum, is to stop yourself getting distracted by the things that don't matter by creating a no way Jose list. So for example, if you don't want to do free collaborations with people that you don't know or haven't spoken to before, then don't. If you don't want to do podcast interviews with people that you've never spoken to, then don't. Your business is yours, it's no one else's. You need to make sure that you are carving out your business in a way that creates success, allows you to serve in the best way possible, and doesn't waste your time on things that you think you should be doing, but they don't make you happy and they don't bring any joy to your business. So a no way Jose list is so important. Let's create a success bucket. When you're building a business, it can be so easy to get stuck in the here and now and what's happening in the future, rather than allowing yourself to absorb everything you've achieved. Are you guilty of that? Let me know, please. Are you guilty of amazing things happening and you saying, okay, but what's next? What am I doing next? What's happening next? Do you do that? Do you constantly find yourself vying for the next thing, the next thing, the next thing, the next thing, and you never stop and think, oh my God, I've created some epic stuff. I've achieved some amazing things. I need to go out and celebrate. Do you ever stop and do that? And do you do it enough? So if you're trying to build a badass business, you have to have a mindset that allows you to remind yourself of just how epic you are. So create a success bucket. So it doesn't have to be an actual bucket, but you know, it could be if you want. You could create a box or a list or a pin board or whatever you want it to look like. Every time something happens that is a success, whether it's small, medium, big, large, amazing, ginormous, I want you to put it in your success bucket. Make this year the first year that you really allow yourself to celebrate your success. You fully embrace how amazing you are. You constantly remind yourself of how incredible your journey is. So create a success bucket. If you want to create a business and a brand that is totally bold and amazing and epic and all of these words I keep using, you have to remind yourself constantly of the success that you're creating. Create yourself a success bucket and allow that to fuel you and reinforce how amazing it is that you're even in this situation in the first place, that you're even watching this video, that you're even putting yourself in a situation where you can grow, learn, expand, all of these things. Give yourself the chance as often as possible to celebrate your own successes. This could be the most important tip I give in this video. Identify your fears and take action to conquer them. I know that sounds so simple, but it can be so hard to do. What is your biggest fear? about creating a badass business? What's your biggest fear? What's really holding you back? Is it showing up and being bold? Is it being seen? Is it about going live and people not liking you? Is it about actually standing in your truth like I am now and recording and creating content that I love and ignites me, worrying that other people won't love it? What's your biggest fear? Are you worried that people will unfollow you? Are you worried that people won't resonate with you? What is your fears? Because those fears are stopping you from creating the most epic business. Those fears are stopping you from showing up and standing in your truth and your power. Whatever the fear is, we have to address those. And then you need to take action to conquer them. You need to take action to combat the fear that currently lives within you as a reality. It's a false truth. It's not real. The fear that you're listening to only exists inside of your mind. It's not a reality, it's not a fact. No one else would think it. So the only way we can start to combat those is by taking action. And the only reason that we're doing that is if you want to create the most fearless business, the most fierce brand, literally just who would love to be able to wake up and be like, do you know what? I am owning it. My business is exactly what I love. And I'm exactly who I want to be. The only way to get to the essence of that and really have that contentment that you are carving out a business that really does work for you is to go to that place of fear and take action to overcome it. And there are so many ways that you can do this, and I have so many other supporting videos that you can go and watch around how to unlock your potential, how to make sure that you stay in your own lane, how to make sure that you're not comparing yourself to other people. There's so many things that you can do and watch around looking at these fears and what they might be for you. But ultimately the key here is to take action to combat them, to do something to combat that fear. That's going to allow you to create a business that you actually freaking love. You know, who doesn't want that? When you're thinking about how to build an absolutely badass business in 2020 and beyond, I really want you to make sure that these fears aren't winning. These fears aren't holding you back. And these fears aren't the reason that you aren't going boldly into the places that you know you deserve to be going. I can't wait to see you in the next video, and I really can't wait to see what comes up for you from this content. You know, what vibe are you going to try and create? What's on your No Way Jose list? What are you doing to create this success bucket? What does that look like for you? And how are you facing your fears? This channel is about me being able to serve you in growing, scaling, and succeeding in business. And this video has so much around just how important it is to look at ourselves first. Look at how we want to be, what we're saying yes to, what we want to be giving energy to, and when we're letting our fears win. I can't wait to see you in the next video. Go out there, be badass, and allow yourself to be as bold as you really, really deserve to be.